Welcome to Enlifement Space, a place to connect in the consciousness, to expand in awareness and self-discovery. Rehok ran saidial, savi ind kratnova tienaha, karak shukia, vendyan tekenoso umda, evean sha akanomla, ira knatio nakia, sarieve ishakna, hin krat resto kro. Davin da kran shande a kra no, ven sho da van shaki, kalak de nasokyo, van shadevresh nektaro sho, kra tukasha, ven sha de vishnekran sho, davine pre kran rosh lokran, vashai tekon tusha. Here we are again, in this being and isness, connecting at a higher frequency and vibration as the consciousness. The sounds, the no words, are simply vibrations at various frequencies, not with meaning, but with connections, raising the frequency of the body to be receptive and allowing in this connection. Sounds like a language, but it's really vibration. Vibrations that have an intent and purpose. So, sort of like language. But if the intellect tries to make it into language, it misses the frequency and acceleration that takes place. In case one has wondered. I always find them uplifting and accelerating for myself. Puts me in the space of allowing the awareness and transcendence as the consciousness. Embracing the presence of consciousness as we evolve in this becoming, moving beyond the human conditions and beliefs and concepts that so surround us throughout our life. I've seen that beliefs tend to create a person's reality, but is it the actual thing? To actualize ourselves is to literally free ourselves from beliefs and concepts of those conditioning. So it is a reality, or is it actual? So as we leave behind ourselves the lifelong beliefs and conditioning, we find ourselves in a new territory, a new space, a place of accelerating awareness that goes beyond the intellect, goes beyond beliefs and conditioning. It is not a thing that conditions us, but it literally frees us from conditioning. So it is not a belief. There's nothing to believe in the consciousness. There is only to experience, moment by moment, the presence, the I am that which I am, the consciousness, all embracing that moment by moment. That is what you do for yourself. That is how you connect and accelerate yourself beyond the mind beliefs, concepts, and conditionings of the past. We all have a whole lifelong experience of beliefs and programming. But to be free of programming, to be free of the past, is to live constantly in the present, in the moment. The intellect asks it, what do we do in the moment without our stuff? Without our beliefs or our conditioning, our concepts? How will we survive? Well, hopefully you won't. To be free in this consciousness is to be free of your past, no matter what it was, good or bad, uplifting or dragging you down. It's all past. To be present, moment by moment, is to live the life as it is on purpose, the consciousness. To be that in every aspect of your existence, to live yourself in that awareness, moment by moment, is the utmost place of freedom and liberation. It's a place that the mind intellect cannot touch. It cannot drag you back into the past. So it becomes still and quiet. One experiences peace and presence. And that is such a reward in this world as it is. Utter chaos all around us. To have these moments of connection and consciousness and higher awareness, transcending the world around us. We live and have our being as the consciousness itself, as it evolves and becomes more and more. So we are really on a journey into forever, beyond everything that was known or hoped for. For we create from the moment a new actuality of existence, living on purpose as the consciousness, deliberately, intentionally letting go of what was, to be in this isness, and to realize the privilege of what the consciousness is for your life, for what is happening. For around the world we see is not a wholesome or happy place. So we create our own space in consciousness, in higher awareness, transcending the past, letting go of beliefs, and most of all, not to create new beliefs. The consciousness is not a belief. The consciousness is life itself, at the highest frequency that we can imagine. So one just simply experiences it. I say, the taste in the food is what tells you about the food. The experience in the consciousness is what tells you about who you are at the highest possibilities, beyond beliefs and concepts of what you should be. In allowing one's true self to come forth, you have all kinds of unique experiences and awarenesses. You see through the programming, the beliefs, the concepts that have held us in place for so long. So you begin to live a bit beyond the world around you. You're aware of it, you don't escape it, but also you're not affected by it, because you understand and you see a higher way of being, a greater connection, a greater place of knowing. And we don't make the consciousness into belief. The consciousness is direct experience of your highest possibilities moment by moment. Direct experience. Can't be contained, can't even be described. I say, what are you feeling? Oh, the consciousness. What's that? I don't know. It's everything. It's beyond everything. Can't be labeled. You can't say it's this or that, for it's all inclusive. And in the world we find it difficult to be all inclusive with all of the stuff that is taking place. But when you live beyond the stuff, it's easy to see it for what it is, so you would include it. Yeah, that's going on. Because of ignorance, because of beliefs, because of programming, because of conditioning, all of those things are going on. But we can, in our true self, live beyond those things. The programming, the beliefs, the concepts, the conditioning. We live without belief. Thus, no conditioning. Just simply pure experience in this becoming, moment by moment. One might say, what kind of a trip are you on, Ishvara? Well, I am on the trip in life, in totality of this consciousness that I am becoming constantly more and more all-inclusive isness, moment by moment. So if that's a trip, that's really a good one, not to be cast aside. So we journey in the consciousness into a higher plane of existence, step by step, moment by moment, experience by experience. So we don't resist, we embrace life as it continues to unfold in this awareness through allowing. That is great gift of the consciousness. When we live in a time of turmoil, we have a place of refuge in our true self as the consciousness. A place of true awareness, clarity, and knowing. So that's what we do, moment by moment. We live and have our being as the consciousness, moment by moment. Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for your love and your support.
Johannes says, the only true trip. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Johannes. If people knew what this was, they would be wanting this drug for themselves.
And Jochen says, thank you, Ishvara.
Thank you, Jochen.
Slava says, thank you, Ishvara. So happy to see you today.
Thank you, Slava.
And Shantara says, thank you.
Thank you, Shantara. Glad we're back to connection.
Todd says, thank you so much, Ishvara.
You're welcome, Todd. Well, thank you for being you in the consciousness, as the consciousness. Thank you for your love and your support.